Hi, folks. I'm Christy,
Hi, I'm Kimber.
and today we're talking about marriage, the big M.
Yes.
So, the question of the day is, how do you keep your marriage strong and on track? So, Kimber,
Yeah.
that's your question.
Okay.
How do you do it?
All right. So my first thought is, I think about my man. I think about him during the day. He's not a surprise factor when we come together in the evening. I've thought about, and I think good things, not bad things. Right? Important.
Rule number one.
Our minds are very powerful. So
Yes.
want to think about how we can maybe bless him, or even just what is he doing? How is his day going? Be engaged in that thought process. So think about your man. The other thing is understand how he feels loved.
What are
Right?
his love languages?
Love languages, right?
Very important
There's
one.
5 love languages, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can come up with these. There's time, acts of service, words of affirmation.
That's
Ooh,
Jeff's.
Yeah.
He's a big words guy.
Yes. Physical touch
Gifts.
and gifts.
We did it.
Yay! Woohoo! All right. So, learning those, chances are your man has all of those
Right.
love languages. But
Right.
what are the stronger ones? What does he need the most from you?
Right.
So I have learned that about my man. I have learned what love language speaks loudest to him. And I make it a point to put that into our relationship. Maybe not every day, but certainly every other day, because that's how he knows that
Right.
I love him, respect him, and honor him. So
Yes.
those are my biggies, I think, for keeping that marriage strong and alive. And how about you?
Well, I think providing for him, and what I mean by that is I keep the home whole.
Yes.
Of course, we share duties. He likes to smoke meat, and he likes to keep the garage and things like that. But I take care of his laundry when he's packing for a trip. I can't rush and do laundry, right? I need to do that. And meals.
Yeah.
We talk about what we want, and of course, it's different now than it's just the two of us in the house.
Yeah.
But meal time is so important. So I would say, even if you have small children, meal times are important. It just doesn't change. It always is important. That time where you eat together, you can share conversation, concerns of the days, the highs, lows, however you call that. Those times are super important. Yeah. And you concentrate on the two of you. No phones at the table. I have a rule about that.
Yeah.
No phones at the table.
Yeah.
So that's another way. And we talked about love languages, and Jeff's is words of affirmation, and mine is gifts of service. And he knows that when he does something for me, it makes me feel loved. So he brings me coffee in bed every morning.
Oh.
I know. I call him my coffee boy. Isn't that fun? But I know that he needs to know how I appreciate him in words. And so I'm not as diligent as I should be all the time, but I am trying to continue to nurture that aspect of our relationship by just coming up with new ways to tell him why I love him.
Yeah. Or what's positive about him, or what's great, or what you appreciate.
Yes.
Or this is one that I loved too when our kids were little. I would say, you know how great your dad is? Yeah. And I would help our kids to recognize those positive things about their dad as well. Yeah. So
one great thing that Jeff has always done is he grabs me and he kisses me, and then he he asks the kids, "Do you know that I love your mom?" Yeah. So just that stability for our children, knowing that mom and dad really love each other, is so important for a stable marriage. So those are just a few things that we've come up with today. There's a lot more, so we'll come back with a new one.
Yeah.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye.